don't have to go outside, but please do not mess up that area and stay in front of the shelter. Right? If you want to take a smoke break, go to the corner, right? Or go to the opposite side, past the drop. We also have smoke break times that are after our curfew. I think it's at 11:30. You're allowed to go outside 10, 15 minutes, and then come back in the building. After that smoke break time, if you leave this building, I won't be taking your bed. There is no leaving out of the building after the 11:30 smoke break. Okay?
Please understand that that is not our policy.
That's a DHS policy.
If DHS walks on the facility, you're not in your room after that bed check, DHS will automatically take your bed. So understand to help initiate and make sure that we're being, at least, you have your needs. We want to be considerate. We need you to be considerate in the same way by following the rules.
Es lo que están diciendo que aquí hay relación que yo sé que está bien. Si quieres fumar, de ahora para adelante, fumen afuera del video. Salgan, vayan a caminar por ahí. Porque están dando complaint de nosotros estar afuera fumando y botando basura por la ventana y todo eso. Que por favor mantengan abajo todo por la aérea limpia. Como dije, si va a fumar, va a abrirte un vaso de café, botarlo para el carajo para allá. Entonces también está diciendo que a las 11:30, después de las 11:30 no se va a fumar afuera. Pero después de las 11:30 también tienes que estar en tu cama. Si tú no estás en tu cama, después de las 11:30 te vas a quedar en casa. Si tienes un papel de ir a trabajar, está bien en tu casa. Pero si no tienes un pase de estar afuera, no puedes estar afuera, estás tarde. Y no quedan para quitarte a la cama, te la quitan así de tarde.
Right. When we talk about good neighbor policy, we're talking about being respectful to the person you live with inside their unit. Okay? Be mindful that you're not living by yourself. If your roommate works at night, right? Wants to sleep. Please be mindful of that. If you want to eat or turn on the light and stuff like that, we have a lounge right here. Come to the lounge or whatever. If you come in at night, overnight, coming in, you want to get something to eat after hours or whatever like that, just ask the operator to open the kitchen for you to eat. Sit down and eat. So you have to disturb your roommate, while he's trying to sleep. We get a lot of arguments when people turn on lights, they want to eat, they want to watch TV, they want to, make all this noise, play music at times where people are trying to sleep. Be mindful who you live with. They make headphones for a reason. Put your headphones on. Okay, try to dim your light on your TV. You want to watch a movie or something like that. Try to dim your light on your phone or your tablet or something like that. Just be mindful who you live with. Okay, loud music. Try to keep the volume down. At a certain time, music, you can turn the music off. So who's trying to sleep? Okay. We also run a business during the daytime. People are working, so we tend to tell you guys to not to have loud music in your room, coming out the room, because you are also trying to work.
And just be mindful, because I keep my door open so that I can be in access to y'all. If you have to be walking with your music playing, you will hear me scream, whose music is that? Just keep it down for me, because like I said, I have to concentrate on making sure that I can process some of the things that are going on in the facility.
Recuérdate que tú no estás en tu cuarto solo, tú estás con otra persona. Tienes tu cuarto limpio, tu área limpia, y también la persona que tú estás con ella en tu cuarto, a lo mejor trabaja de noche. Él quiere dormir, él tiene la luz de comer, estar en tu cuarto viendo televisión, que si quiere ver televisión no la tenga muy alta, por si acaso tu pana está durmiendo, tiene que trabajar el próximo día. Entonces los headphones, para que tú no oigas el no oiga el ruido.
Okay, there's something that was on. You want to do the sign in and sign out, and then ask your point, and I'm going to address one more thing.
Okay, signing in and out, you gotta have to sign in and out. I check signing in and sign out every week. And I see a lot of clients are not signing out of the facility or signing in. It becomes an issue when we gotta do our count to check on people who see they are in the building. If your sign out says that you are here, and you do a check and you're not here, right? You could lose your bed, and vice versa. Okay, so make sure when you guys are coming in and out, you got to sign in and out. You leave your out the building at this time, you have to sign in and out this time. Okay? We also say that if you're going outside to smoke during the day or whatever like that, that if you're standing in front of the building, right, smoking, right, you got to sign out, but you're standing right. Okay? That's a DHS rule. DHS allows for that. So we follow it. If you move away from that door, okay, move away from that door, you got to sign back in the building. Okay, you got to sign in and out. Also, concerning that, as well as being checked in the facility, like going through access to put your bag in, after you want it. If you go out smoke break, you stand in front of the building, security can see you. You don't got to go through that check like that. So they can see you. You move to the side, you got to go through access again. You got to go get your bag checked, got to whatever, because we don't know what you did when you walked off camera. Okay? And concerning access, we've got a lot of issues with access, being checked on your bags and stuff like that. It's no exception, I don't care who it is, right? And you have to get your bag checked. If our machine is not working, if our exit machine is on bricks, security will be going through your bags. It's their job. Try not to give them a hard time. It's not something that they're making up just for you. Everybody has to do it. During the season where we got sweaters and coats and things like that, you gotta take off your sweater, you gotta take off your coat, and it has to go through the machine. You have to get your pockets out. Put everything in the thing so they can get on the belt so they can skin. Okay, it's not personal. We try to keep with that so we can keep everybody safe as well as staff. Right? People get weapons and razors and things through here all the time. Right? So they have to be more diligent in checking everybody, make sure that nobody's in here with any violence. It's illegal out there, but it's not in here. You cannot bring weed in this building. There's some of you here that I can see that I have confiscated weed from. And we're very upset because of our identity. But every time, if I see it, I'm taking it. There's no, if you have a weed access card, different thing. You still can't smoke it in the building, but you can have access to it. Okay? But you have to be presented, it has to be signed by a doctor. Okay? And it has to be given to Ms. Davis for catalog. If we don't, keep it out of this building. We do locker searches, random. We're allowed to sign it when you got it. Okay? So we can punch into your lockers anytime we want to. Okay? And I do it on random. Anytime I have a feeling or like I want to. Okay? So make sure that you do not bring anything in here that does not belong here. Okay? And we snitches. Yes, we are. Right? If you bring something in here that don't belong here, we'll cut it possibly and get you out of here. Okay? Not personal. Yeah, we snitches. We snitch too.
Yeah.
Everybody work their snitches. Yeah.
With respect.
Right? Respectful.
Listen, I like my job. I like what I've been doing. I've been doing this for 7-something years. I have many of residents who will tell you that I'm very good at my job. But being good at my job means that I'm going to tell. So all those who know Tekashi 6.9, I'm Tekashi 2.73. I'm telling because I'm not going to jail. I'm telling ahead of time. So I'm just going to let you know I am going to. But I'm informative. I want you to know what's going on and how we're going about our business. So I do know that there are some concerns that you do have on your part. The laundry cards, I am working on them. As far as how many I can get at a frequency or how often I can get them, I'm still working on that. I'm working to ensure that the water is flowed as they. If we have issues, I'm working on those issues. Remember, I'm For those who have seen me, know I've only been in this building 2 weeks. However, at the same accord, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be here for a long enough time to make sure that these changes go in the process and work with my team into making it happen.
When I'm gonna, I have a question, but it's gonna take a little time for you to address it. So I'll wait for like whatever time that you're going to take questions. But I do have just basically 2 questions. I will say this right now. A lot of what you're saying, I hear you. But I work between the hours of 9 to 6 myself personally. And also,
9 a.m.
9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And also, you know me as far as like character reference. You know, I've been in the show about 7, 8 years ago when you were somewhere else. So a lot of what you're saying, it really don't apply to me on a personal level. I'm just giving you the space. It's not about me, it's about everybody. But like, I do have questions. And I believe that I'm in a facility that can actually help you resolve a long-standing problem that I'm dealing with. But that's all I gotta say right now. Whenever you take questions, I'll say.
Okay, I believe that was actually, let him tell the, Spanish
El
speaker.
Señor lo que dijo es, cuando tú de ahora para adelante, cuando tú salgas afuera, por favor, firme. Primero papeles saliendo, primero papeles cuando estás entrando. Si tú no firmas, que no van a saber de tu estás. Entonces, si tú, como dije ahorita, firma y te vas, y no vas a estar aquí, te vas a estar en la cama. O también, de la hierba, no está supuesto tener hierba aquí adentro. La hierba está ligada afuera, no está aquí adentro. Si ellos se consiguen con hierba, te la puedes ya. Entonces, ya te da el gabinete. Firma tu papel diciendo que cuando tú entraste, ellos pueden chequear el gabinete cuando ellos quieran. Cualquier día que el Señor te da la gana de chequearte tu closet, te lo chequea. Tú no puedes decir nada, eso, tú lo firmas. Pero como digo, si él te consigue algo en tu gabinete, él te va a hackear. Cualquiera de estas personas te van a hackear, porque ese no es el trabajo de ellos, de protestarte aquí. Ya ellos te dijeron a ti que no que traigas aquí adentro. Te lo hicieron cuando entraste y te lo van a decir otra vez. No se puede traer droga ni pistola ni nada aquí adentro. Porque si no, te llaman a la guardia rápido.
Okay, so any questions right now, I'm open to them. This is a time where you don't have to go through your case managers to get to me. But we only have like a 20 minutes, so.
Si tiene alguna pregunta para ella ahora, hazlo ahora porque en vez de ir a tu manager, ella está aquí. Tienen 20 minutos para hacer una pregunta.
Just give me your name and your room number so that we know who's giving the question.
Tu número y tu cuarto.
Buenos días. Luis Hernández, del 74B.
Luis Hernández, 24B, 64.
74B.
64B. Luis Hernández, 64B.
Okay, question.
La pregunta.
Gracias por esta oportunidad, porque veo que ninguno de los hispanos está hablando. Así que voy a hablar por ellos y sobre muchas cosas, en este caso cosas más específicas de lo que está sucediendo.
He said thank you for the opportunity because so respect you and not so so thank you. Just got this one little question to ask you.
Okay.
Yo entiendo perfectamente lo que dice el señor allá y todo lo que son las normas de conducta, porque uno cuando entra firma un compromiso prácticamente legal para tener buena conducta, buen comportamiento y respeto hacia todos los demás.
We said that we understand that we signed the paper when we came in here. We say respect you give up, we'll give you guys a little extra value. Thank you for being here for us.
Not a problem. Gracias.
Lo primero que hay que tomar en cuenta es que si se supone que somos adultos, maduros, responsables y funcionales, debemos respetarnos los unos a los otros.
Eso es lo que yo digo ahorita.
Ajá. Ahora yo lo estoy diciendo para que quede claro lo que estoy comentando, remarcando lo que ella está diciendo.
No, eso es lo que ella está diciendo también, que es lo mismo. Lo que estoy diciendo, ella lo dijo lo mismo. Si usted le da respeto a ellos, te van a dar lo mismo respeto.
Perfecto.
Pero ellos lo que están diciendo es, por favor, que me tenga todo limpio. Este es un sitio que hay hombres, bueno, somos dos hombres, bro. No hay, yo voy a hablar por mí, excuse me for saying this, but I'm talking for myself. Yo voy a hablar por mí. Es una porquería que tú veas un hombre que toma en el baño. Te vas al baño y ves esa porquería de la comida que no de nosotros. Es una porquería. Lo coman en el baño. Coman en su cuarto. But I'm saying this. That, like I said, no, I just found something about the respect.
What did he say?
Hold on, let me see what we're talking about. What I was telling him was, it's right that you want the respect, but it's also the right that we give respect to them. And another thing that I'm talking, like I said before, I'm talking to myself, that the respect that we're talking about is stop being a fucking slob and eating in the bathroom. We don't need to go in the bathroom and see the food in it that they give us to eat in your damn room. I come in the bathroom to use the bathroom, not just say a bunch of food all over the floor. That's ridiculous. We're a bunch of grown men in here. Act like a grown man. Your mother didn't raise you guys. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, geez, I went up there. When that disgusts me, I gotta go in the bathroom and see it.
Alright, I agree, okay. Alright, so we good on that question? You had a question?
Yes.
Name and room, please.
My name is Darrell Love. My room is 38A. Now, I'm not gonna deal with anything just regular order of business. I'm gonna get to the questions that I've had actually, so I'll try to get resolution.
And I'm gonna try my best to remember, like I
believe
said,
that. That's
2
why I'm
weeks in here,
That's why
okay?
I'm asking you.
Let's go.
All right. I came into this system with a job already, so we already got that. I got money. I'm budgeting already. I'm taking care of me and the mother of my child. She just recently got housing. And they good, but she's not working. So financially, I support them as well. It's a little bit of a strain, but I'm working it out. Being nice. With that being said, because of that, we're sort of being punished, what you call it,
How's the powers that be?
the powers that be, or
Okay.
better said, because I make the money I make.
Right.
And I don't qualify for the service certificate. Now, I'm not putting this on this shelter. This is consistent entirely. I've been to like 3 different shelters, I'm almost done. And they all have told me that I only qualify for this. I can't get public assistance, which I don't feel like I need it, like from a desperation point of view. But if it would be to help me get housing for a certain type of certificate, I feel as though I should be able to get it. Or it should be some kind of workaround.
So what I can say is that because you're the
That's
person.
that one question.
Wait, no, for that particular question, because remember, I'm gonna have ADD, I got 165 going around, so let's work one question at a time. That's a personal one-on-one type situation. Let's sit down and talk about that one-on-one with your case manager, me,
I'm a
your
little
case manager.
frustrated.
You could be frustrated, but I'm gonna tell you like this, when I work, I work. So if you're not gonna allow me to work, I can't do that. So we're gonna be able to sit down with your case manager and we can see what's there. Unfortunately, the way that the system is worked, I can't move mountains on certain things, but there may be some things that you may qualify that people may not be on work, and there may be some things that you can't. I can't redo anybody else's past mistakes or what they, no, or anybody's misinformation. What we can do right now is, like I said, build this partnership about 30-70 and figure out where we go from there.
I'm
Now,
just
let me
thinking
get your
about
questions.
I'm just trying to see the passion.
Right,
So I
so,
don't
get
know
your
what
second question so I can get some more questions and then that.
The last question is more simpler of a question. I have a family here in this area, real close, beloved son, and I have who he's actually meant for, the mother of my child. I'll catch you up later. But yeah, okay, and my child has special needs. He's autistic. He's really just used to deal with me. At one time, I was trying to reconcile with her, but I found that it was more possible. I thought it would happen when she got her house, whatever. Case in point is I'm back here to get my own day so I can have a safety net for myself when he needs me, because he's going to need me. And I'm in position financially to help him, but I'm not in position as far as that. Now, so time to time, I'll be going to spend time.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna
No,
stop you now. This is a little personal. So we're
no,
gonna
it's about the past.
No, that's personal. That's a one-on-one conversation, and we'll have to have it. And I have to explain rules and details with your case manager. That's not an
Like a
open
special
forum.
case type thing.
No, that's an open forum. It's not an open forum question. That's something that we will have to discuss with your case manager. You may not like my answer, but that's why we're gonna discuss that on the personal
It's a
side.
real situation.
Because I'm all about policy and procedure, but we're not
And
gonna
that
discuss
affects
that.
like people being here.
And I totally understand that, and I gotta also tell you,
Quality.
I run a facility, so we're gonna discuss that on a one-on-one,
Qualified.
one-on-one basis and discuss that. That's not an open forum question. Yes, George?
Excuse me, my name is Joshua Williams from the store. A question that I have is, do the food standards, just curious, do the food standards claim to get slightly better?
You can let me know what's going on, and I can talk with the caterer. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what the foods are, so I can't. We have a caterer. I will see what the best I can do about that. I never had.
Like when I eat stuff like stuff shit, like cheese and everything.
I will see what, I'm not making any promises.
I'm just saying, I'm just.
All right. Any other questions, concerns?
And sorry for calling you George.
Yeah, she told me that, I was just following up.
Que tienen que entender que muchos de los que estamos aquí ya sabemos inglés, estamos aprendiendo inglés, estamos escuchando, faltando de respeto, y buscar más decirnos un poco de cosas. Y cuando la dice un comportamiento en contra de nosotros, no hay cuenta que se pierde el respeto, también tienen que aparte de una serie de comportamientos xenofóbicos,